Here's another little trick I've learned. See, right here's where your EVAP part went. You drill this hole out to 1/2 inch. This part number is a standard AX32 or 36. I have to go back and look, put it in the comments underneath here. But anyway, this right here is your air temperature. It's an intake air temperature. I'm not going to do math, so I drilled this out, and I took this part and cut the ridges off, and it measured just right at 1/2 inch. So I drilled this, put a little silicone around it, popped it in there with a hammer, and now I can wire it into my harness here. And all I got to do is take this little plug right here and plug in, and wind up making this my air intake sensor on this motor here. I can come down here and tie this in with this harness. And I've got most of this already done. I'm working on my fuse box, and I'll be ready to crank this one. And to do your oil pressure in these old vehicles, the cylinder back here is nothing but a light anyway. You take that piece out, and you drill this hole out to 5/16 and tap it to 1/8 inch, and then you can screw one of these oil pressure cylinders right in there, and you can use the standard gauge in. Just a little gauge barb goes in it, and use a regular gauge. And as far as temperature cylinder, you got this front one right here on the head that goes to the computer to tell the temperature of the engine. Well, on the other side here, you have another port right here. Well, let me give my finger. Right there. You can buy another one of them, screw in here, ground one side of that cylinder, send it up, and take a universal gauge, and that'll give you a kind of a eyeball of what your temperature is. And that way you'd have your temperature and your oil done cheap. You know, wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, this is just supposedly a 5.3, so we got it on the test stand here. We're going to crank it and see you next day or two. But anyway, appreciate it. Maybe it'll help somebody.